Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited, as you can see, to bring you this New Year's holiday look. And first we're going to start with the Coverfx setting spray, and I'm going to use it as a primer, and you have to shake it really well because it has a little bit of sparkle in it. And next I'm going to be using this Covergirl Healthy Elixir foundation mixed with this Coverfx illuminator drops, mixing the foundations, and I'm gonna apply that everywhere. And I'm gonna blend everything out with this Real Techniques beauty sponge, my fave. And now that the base is done and we're looking extra smooth, I'm going to be mixing two concealers. I'm using the ColourPop concealer and the Fiona Styles concealer. The ColourPop in, I want to say, light medium, and Fiona Styles in medium for that perfect blended and highlighted look. With this Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush, I don't use a foundation, I use it for powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes using the Kat Von D Locket Loose Setting Powder. And I will do my eyebrows off camera, and there we go, they are done. Let's get right into the eyes, and I'm using this Winky Lux times Boxycharm eyeshadow palette that I got in a November box, and I'm using that light shade in the palette and using my Morphe E8. I'm just gonna set the base. I did with setting powder, but I just really lighten it up, and with the Morphe M504 and again with that Luxie palette, I'm grabbing the beige shade and using that as my transition shade. And what that means is just I'm applying a lighter color to help the darker colors blend. And with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, picking up that color Eden, using my Morphe N444. And I'm doing the same thing I did with the transition shade. I'm just applying it and just adding more color and more depth to the eye look. And now using my Morphe M433 and picking up that darkest shade called Parallel in the Prism palette, and I'm just adding it to the outer corner. So what I like to do, I like to pack on and blend it in circular motions. I don't want it to go too high up in the crease. I want to keep it concentrated to that outer corner. So here I'm just making sure that everything is symmetrical, that everything looks the same. And using my ColourPop concealer again, I'm going to carve out that lid. And picking up my Tarte concealer brush, I'm just going to carve out exactly where I want that half cut crease look and filling it in with concealer. And here I'm making sure it's extra precise. Now I'm going back to the Anastasia palette and picking up the color Pyramid, that beautiful light gold shade, and using this Wet n Wild concealer brush, and I'm just packing it on. Just pack. Oh, I also use a little bit of setting spray with this shadow because it was a little bit hard to really get that full pigmentation. And here I grab back that N433 with no extra product, and I'm just blending the shimmer shade with the matte so it doesn't look like a harsh line. And here I'm just blending out that transition shade, making sure everything is nicely blended. Going back into that Winky Lux palette and using this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just applying the same shadows I added to the lid to my bottom lid. Time for that cat eye look. I'm using the M Cosmetic Illustrative eyeliner in the shade Black and just doing a wing. And I honestly have to say this was one of the easiest wings I have ever done. I was very pleased. Because sometimes it be those days that I'm sitting there trying to fix the wing and that shit is tiring. So back to the look. I'm using this Pixie eyeliner brush. Pixie eyeliner. And just lining my waterline and using this Tarte mascara that I got in the Boxycharm. And just coating my lashes. And the eye look is complete and she's feeling herself or whatever. I'm using this Beaut Basic bronzing palette and picking up that bronzer in the center there with the Morphe E4 and just bronzing my face. And I really like this bronzer. It was really beautiful. Now I'm using this RealHer Be Limitless blush kit. What an extra name for a blush kit, but okay. And I'm using those two shades I pointed at and just applied it to my cheeks with this beautiful crown brush. Now I'm picking up the Becca Champagne Pop and adding that to my cheekbones. This is one of my favorite highlighters. As you can see, it's gorgeous. For thy lips, I'm using this Jefreestar liquid lipstick in Family Jewels and applying that on my lips. There you have it. The look is complete. I think it looks amazing. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you like the video, and I'll see you on my next one.